Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have the Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on the Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against the Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link, and tonight it will be the battleground for CM Punk and the Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone...
And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the Devil's Playground with the Devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he can possibly figure out what the Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt. Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
CM Punk has to know now that this isn't just Bray anymore. The Fiend is making him realize that.
Ooh. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
The Fiend is just teeing off on Punk right now.
Oh! Driven so impactful, it has broken the cell wall.
Becoming one with the cell in the worst way possible.
Starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell. Made it to the top of the cell. Hope he has some sort of master strategy here. If not, he's only put himself in danger.
The cell does that to you. You stop thinking straight once you sign up for this match. What a crossbody. Fighting at this altitude is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I hope we have emergency medical staff nearby, just in case.
I really do not know what possesses anyone to climb this demonic structure.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Side Russian leg sweep.
And I need to remind you, the roof of this cell was not built to withstand this. This will end badly.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a
No! This is out of control.
They just took that risk for seemingly no other reason than their own hubris. Now they have to pay the price. Connects with the headbutt.
Going up, but the whole arena is more worried about the coming down part.
He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
He's made it to the top, and you wonder how violently he'll come back down.
This is Hell in a Cell. Safe money says it's going to be devastating.
The top of the cell is such a dangerous place.
I am frozen in fear for how this is going to play out.
Gutbuster! And that surprises the Fiend. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
The claw!
This one's over.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
He connects with a counter.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker. This is surreal. Nothing is worth this level of risk, this level of altitude.
Fiend turns the table.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. That cell route was not made to hold the weight of superstars as well.
Definitely playing with fire here, Cole. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. What a sight this is. Superstars locked in combat up on top of the sand, just emptying everything. The fist just rattling them off.
You can cut the tension in the arena with a knife right now. Harry's ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Oh, dear God. Oh, my. He just crashed through the cell, back into the ring.
Precision elbow strike.
And there's a good blow to the body.
Oof. Able to parry that one.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
The Fiend can seal it here. You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Run! This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew the Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond.
The Fiend.
And here goes Bray looking to lock it in. We have a tap out.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
We may be witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?